Morning.
Oh, really? Really?
Yep, really.
You're like
14 inside.
man-child.
Always. I'm 14 years old inside.
I know.
Well, you're our favorite Wazerator, dude.
Woo!
And according to Waz in the house. That's right. Boys will be boys. A lot of talk about cocks in the Discord, right? Cock blocking, stuff like that, you know. Man
So like
stuff.
fencing?
Like, you know, men measure
Give it
the
a
size of their balls, right? They do, right? What do they say? Penises sharpen penises, is that right?
No.
Right.
No.
Dicks sharpen dicks? Something
I'd like to
that.
see that. I would. Can I?
Morning, IW.
What is that? That's disgusting. Who's IW?
That's my Irving rewards card.
Why is everything dirty when you go camping?
I don't know, but I was told that if we use this Irving rewards card, it doesn't have to be hooked to our bank account. It still works.
Yeah.
Well, then why didn't you tell me that?
You get a better deal if you hook it to your bank.
Thanks. Let me know.
Bum. 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 Are we really going to get into it again today?
Into it. I don't know. It depends on what into it means, right? Not very often that you win. Okay, so enjoy your moment you had there. Your 15 minutes.
I had a
of,
great moment.
Your 15 minutes of fame there. Right?
It wasn't long enough.
Yeah. I think you kicked me in the cods quite a few times.
I did.
yesterday.
It was
You
wonderful.
did. I know you enjoyed it.
Very much.
Yeah, she reveled in it all day, guys.
How's your lightning rod today?
Hey. I don't know. She won't talk to me anymore. So,
Okay,
anyway,
Baba.
Lily Gaddis out there, if you're listening, we love Lily. She's awesome. She was great.
She's such a
And
baba.
I really hope she's got a sense of humor. I realize that sometimes we say things when we're a little bleary and ready to go to bed that we shouldn't have said, right? So, don't we all have hindsight is 2020, right? Baba. Okay, you are my Baba.
I know.
Yeah. My only Baba, you make me happy when skies are gray.
That's a creepy song.
Yeah, you
I
ever
love
listen to
it.
that song?
I do like the song.
It's a
but-
song about a stalking.
Yeah.
For real. I mean,
You
you
are my
really got to listen to
sunshine.
it. So, good morning. My name is Tim, and that's Jen over there. But you can see that because we've got this wonderful graphic up here. It says hosted by Tim and Jen. So, reading is fundamental. We suggest if you are not a reader, that you learn. It's very good. And if you're not a listener to this program, you need to make sure you do all that stuff that you need to do, right? Like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. Let people know we're here.
Yep.
So you can get your daily dose of the truth, right? That's what we do here. We are raising a truth army. We're
Yeah.
recruiting truth soldiers.
Yep.
And so just to give you some,
Inviting.
dope on what's going on over there,
Right.
we are growing like a madman. But of course, growth,
HR issues.
there are growing pains, right? We have HR
HR.
issues. It's kind of
am
like
HR.
we got the Discord server going on, and somebody said we don't want our Discord server to kind of look like a crack house when there's people scribbling on the walls all over the place. We got to have some structure and order to the damn thing. And I'm like, yeah, it's true. So we're growing
Crack
a lot.
house. Crack house.
Yeah. So hey Jeff.
good.
So anyway, I don't know if you heard the big news, but we fired our French Canadian Kenny from France, Canada, and Quebec.
Yeah, so leave your keys on the table.
Yep,
buddy.
yep. He was running the Discord server, and he you're gonna have to tell him. Well, you tell him about Kenny.
I'm not going to say much about Kenny because
Well,
I don't
be
think
nice.
we should.
Be nice.
He got we made a financial arrangement with him, which wasn't changing. The only thing that was changing was that Tim wanted to be in control.
Right. It was future gain. I mean, there's no money being made right now. It was like zero, right? So it was future, thing. And I'm like, whatever, we'll split it, whatever. I didn't have a Discord server before he came around, so that's good. I'm a trusting guy, whatever. And so at some point I started thinking about this because he made a comment at one time about that he nuked someone's server once that he built
For them.
for them. So I start rethinking my decision, and I said, I think we had a staff meeting, right? Staff meeting. We had Rob there, we had
Rob.
Colton there,
Definitely not Bob. or
and
Bobby.
not Ron.
or Ron.
It's not Ron. He gets really pissed off when I call him Ron. I don't know why. I get 2 out of the fucking 3 letters correct.
Maybe-
I mean, he should
maybe
he
Ron-
should be grateful that I remember the first letters of his name. Probably, right? I got a lot of people that
Maybe
I'm
Ron
responsible
was a
for
bad
remembering.
influence in his life.
maybe
at one point.
he was molested by
Okay.
Ron. I don't know.
Wasn't going to say that, but
Well, I
could've
mean, we
just read
speculate here in the
my
morning, but we
words.
don't know anything about that. That's we don't know. So anyway, but he doesn't like it when I call him Ron. So I said, so I know his name. He goes, it's Rob. I said, okay, Bob. All right, Bobby.
'Cause
The
you are
Bobster,
14.
the Bobberator.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the guy with no arms and no
But we
legs
like him.
swimming, right, Bob? Yeah.
geez.
So, oh boy,
That just makes no fucking sense.
no, it doesn't.
Oh.
So anyway,
Total
but there's crazy shit going on, and so basically it started to get a little tense, and I'm like, listen, trust works both ways. You should be able to trust me. I trusted you that you'd send me the money. Now I want you to trust me by putting the keys on my desk right now. I need the keys so that I'm owner of the Discord. Oh, sacre bleu! You're a motherfucking liberal! What the hell is the matter with you? Yeah, you fucker!
Wow.
And off he storms. And he starts blocking me all over the place. And then there was a domino effect, apparently, but I don't even want to get into all that.
No.
We don't want to do that. We want to stay
we don't.
positive. I want it. Hey, man, I didn't want to. I just don't understand when people block each other. It's like, why get so mad at me? It's like, it's just made sense, And so, anyway, so that was all drama and shit. And then we thought about, wow, what if we would have live streamed our staff meetings? How fucking cool would that have been? You're fired.
You're fired.
You're fucking fired. I want the keys on my desk. Okay, now. You're fired.
Fired.
I do a terrible Donald Trump.
Yes, you do.
I do. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, I don't know, but it seems that, like I said, if this passion project, Jeff, you're not going to be open about it both ways, and there's not going to be trust. Like, here's the way it works. The whole damn thing is built on trust. This is an organic news agency, and it's depending on people that want to just come in and pour their passion
not
projects
Rob.
into it. Huh?
Not Rob.
What?
Rob wasn't out to Rob.
No.
It was the other guy.
No. Rob's my buddy. Rob's my buddy for life. He's my bobber. He's my bobberator.
But definitely not your Ronerator.
No.
I would definitely not call him that. That made him angry. Ooh.
Yeah. So no, Bob is like my best friend for life, man. He's like he's true. I can pretty much tell. It's hard in the beginning. There's all these. You just have to be careful. You have to evaluate people. You don't know who people are, why they want to come up next to you. And now that this thing is growing, and we got a circle of people, and it's going to be something that's a passion project. It's going to be contributed to by other people. We're going to have to have people work on this. It's kind of like an apprenticeship basis. I mean, the whole idea is, if we start to grow, we want to be a profit sharing kind of organization, right? But that's going to be doled out based on performance. Somebody brings a lot to the party, and we start generating some clicks, income, traffic, whatever the hell that is. Then that team or that group of people that's working on that project, they need to be the ones that get a little bit of the love, right, that we got coming in from people. So again, just to let you know that we are in all ways.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers like you.
Right?
Thank you.
Amen.
We are the truest version of public broadcasting, right? We are public
We are
access.
very authentic.
We are very authentic, right? And so, we're toying with an idea of basically making this a totally transparent media company, meaning that and we're going to leave it open for a while that people can watch what's going on, but we're going to start broadcasting our staff meetings and our conversations and everything we do. We're considering if we're talking about things that we're going to hit live stream, right? And so people will be able to see what the inner workings are of this new kind of news agency, a news media agency. Now, talk about transparency in media and seeing how the sausage is made. I think that's really cool. And so, and I mean, I don't want it to be about drama. The last thing I want is drama, but I want people to see the process of how it is we create, manage, figure out how to staff ourselves, figure out what to do with the resources, deal with deadlines and pressures and all that kind of stuff. And so we're cooking that idea right now. And I don't know what you guys think, but give us some feedback on that while you're liking and commenting and doing all that stuff that you should be doing. Mm-hmm. And we love you guys in the chat, but please, please, please leave some comments on the post, right, on X, because it's those comments that people scroll through that bring in some of the dineros, right? We need some dineros, right? So we need traffic, right? So please do that. And don't forget our link tree. You want to go over there. That's in our profile. Follow us everywhere, our Substack and stuff. And we're growing. So this network of resources is growing. And it's really pretty cool. So we're trying to figure out things like demographics. We're writing a mission statement today. which we're happy about, and we're using Grok AI resources to help refine that. So we're going to go mission statement, then we're going to go tactical plan that brings our key demos and target areas and all that kind of stuff, answers all those questions. How we're going to have a plan to monetize things, and the whole 9 yards. We got to get that done. And then based on that plan, then we can do a staffing org chart. We can figure out, based on this is what we need to do to fill it out.
Right.
Right. And then from there, we make a process map that says, this is how the work flows.
Right.
And this is how it goes. And we're thinking about going with news cells, right? So we had this idea this morning that certain people are coming to me with certain skills, right? And so I have somebody who I haven't spent a lot of time with, Righteous Indignation, and he's a writer, and he's very good at it, and he's writing, and then what he's doing is he's posting these writings, and then he's reading them like an anchor, right? He's giving you the news, and he's got a great presence, and I said, oh, man, we need him like an anchor, and then we need a producer, and I know we're reinventing the wheel on some of this stuff, but I don't mind that. Because we're coming up and we're putting these things together and saying, this is how I envision things should be done.
Like
we envision things should be done.
Media.
Zero basing media, yeah. So we're rethinking the whole dang thing. And so we figured that Righteous Indignation, could work with our research team, and they have like a pod or a cell, a team, and that research team is responsible for producing that news, researching it, turning it into copy using writing skills and artificial intelligence, and getting a script for a news program along with some suggested graphics, and then that comes to Jennifer or I for approval, probably Jennifer at this point, for editorial review to make sure that it's solid and we're not broadcasting, things that aren't true or messed up. And so, I think that way seems to work well, because we can start when we're small, even though there's a lot of news, with just the news team, right? And then when we get a local focus, we can maybe break that team into two teams, a local, a national, and maybe at some point even an international group, right? So, yeah, transcription real good. Also, definitely, none of you guys, if you're doing any writing, you want to use your microphone, and you want to, because I got carpal tunnel, man. It's killing me. I got to go. I can't feel my thumbs, like 10, 20% of my thumbs. I got tingling all over my arms. Very uncomfortable. Feels like my arms are like coming back from being asleep. And so I'm going to get that looked at. But anyway, use your voice recognition stuff and talk into it. Right, we can write scripts that way. I mean, there's all sorts of ways to create. There's all sorts of ways. So we're just blowing up over here, at least I am, and I think a couple of us here are just strategizing, and the sky's the limit. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to put it in a box. I don't want to define a ceiling necessarily. But it's very important, because we're going to have to start making some decisions soon, like regarding sponsorships, right, and stuff like that. I mean, it's just a matter of time. It's going to happen if we keep doing what we're doing professionally. And so, getting involved, getting the media company involved in any sort of financial stuff, that's where it gets complicated, right? Mm-hmm. We don't want to ever walk away from what the vision is, the original vision that's motivating people, that's keeping it fun, that's keeping it, exciting. So, all right, are we to a place where you've curated enough stuff for us to watch?
Yeah, sort of.
See, I don't need a French Canadian. I can just do the French Canadian accent.
No, don't say that.
Oh, it's French. I am French. Actually, my accents are like only about 85% there, most of them. I can only say a few things, and it's just like long enough. I can never read a book like in a British accent, mostly. I'd have to work on it, right? I'm more like a mimic. I'm like a bird. I can say certain things really good, and then if I have to say anything else, it's kind of goes downhill from there. So, all right, what am I doing here? All right, do not broadcast your direct messages. That's not good, right? So I'm learning. I'm learning about all this, and I'm not ashamed to say that we're learning over here. we don't know everything. We're not always right about everything, but we're trying like hell, swinging for the fences, and doing the best we can. And you know what? The other reason that I don't want to put a ceiling on it is I don't want to put a floor on it either. I just don't. I just want to keep doing what God seems to be putting together, and keeping it. I mean, because it's giving people like literally purpose that didn't have purpose a few weeks ago. I mean, it's kind of crazy, and I think that's way for a lot of us. And so that mission, I never want that to leave, right? So let me see what we got here. Let me get that up. We are curated. We are ready to go. All right. So what are we looking at here, Mama-san?
You gotta guess.
Guess.
No.
All right.
No, there was a. I'm sorry, I shouldn't even made a joke about that.
Oh, this is about the shooting
Yeah,
in Georgia.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not funny. We didn't really cover this yesterday. We were very, very busy. But yesterday there was a mass casualty event. It was at was it in Georgia? Do you know where it was at?
It was in Georgia.
Yeah.
It was a 14-year-old student.
Yep. Yep. So this is
opened up.
this is another 14-year-old. So is it middle school?
Yeah. No, I think it's high school.
Is it? Yeah, I guess you'd be
That's
entering.
what it says.
Yeah, well, I guess if it's 4 years in high school, 14, I guess that's about right, yeah.
I started running. He started shooting like 10 times. He shot at least 10 times. And then I ran to the back of the classroom. I dived behind the desk, and my teacher had got in front of me like he was guarding. But like the gunshots were so close to me, like my ears started ringing real bad. Like the whole classroom was smoking, like and everything. And then when he finally got out of the classroom, my teacher started barricading the door with desks and bookshelves and all that. And then I had got up. When I had got up, I had saw one of my classmates on the ground bleeding so bad. And then when I had moved myself to the other side of the room because the bookshelf I was hiding behind, it was right in front of the door. So I had moved to the other side, to like this side with my friend. I was checking on my other friend because he got grazed in his leg. And then there was a white girl that was in front of me. She got shot in her leg and stuff. And then my other friend got shot in her stomach. And it was just so sad, stuff like that.
Are you okay?
Yes, ma'am.
That's a lot to process. And you're so young. You're how old?
14.
That's so much to have to process in class where you're supposed to feel safe.
Yeah.
How are you doing now? I mean, what's going through your mind?
Like, it just keep replaying back in my head. I just thank God that I wasn't the one that got hit.
What? Nothing. Good. Nothing?
You know, like, in the midst of all of it happening, I was just thanking God. Because, he had his hands around me and stuff like that. Because I could have been the one that got hit because I was right there. He could have.
So, this doesn't appear to have a lot of bias, at least in this snip.
Right.
We're just hearing the kid's story. But there's always this part of me that wonders, right, what the agenda is, of the media. Because it launches into the next question of, right, that's what I figured you were going to say.
Yeah, I'm like, why are you making the kids make it sound like it was worse than he experienced it? I'm not saying it wasn't totally traumatic, but why? He seemed pretty stable, and then but she was.
Well, want to focus on the being scarred for life.
Wanting to see his emotion.
Right. And then the question becomes, why is that? Right? Because they want to make a case to take away guns. Now, I'm making a leap here, right? But this is the same playbook that they continually do over and over and over again. Yeah, it's sensationalizing it. And it uses the victims as pawns.
Right.
And,
and
like...
a child, that's even
right.
worse.
And like D-Dog says, who's in the house, Devil Dog. Yeah, he says make people safe and gun-free zones, right? Because the gun-free zone is the stupidest thing on the planet. I mean, you just have to... It is. I mean, it's like, it's like, we're defenseless. And then advertising it. I mean, it's just the very definition of stupidity. So, yeah, anyway, horrible thing. Horrible. All right, so RFK will be hitting every single swing state to rally the voters for Donald Trump. Nice. Let's listen to this.
We're planning a Make America Healthy Again tour where we're going to visit almost all of those states. So I will be doing rallies in each of those states over the next 61 days. We want to, if we're going to accomplish the mission that I set out to accomplish when I got into this campaign, to end the censorship, to end the surveillance, to get out of the Ukraine war and unravel the war machine, to end the chronic disease epidemic. The only way to do that is to get President Trump in the White House and me into Washington. So we're going to pull out all the stops to make sure that happens. We're planning
Nice. What was it this morning that I made that comment while I was making coffee? Like, yeah, she's going to win. Oh, a TikTok? Oh, yeah, the TikTok. How many people does Donald Trump have on TikTok?
11 million, and he just got on TikTok like
2.5 minutes
weeks
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And
Kamala's got 5 million.
What about Camel to Kamala? How many?
5 million.
5 million. So, yeah, in a period of like 3 seconds, he's got more than her, but yet we're told she's leading in all the swing states. I don't get it.
And the kid, young people are picking him, young men especially.
Yep. I don't get it. That's crazy. Oh, all right. What do we got here?
Tucker Carlson is doing a tour. And
With Russell? Is it
No.
with Russell Brand?
Not specifically. Like every place he goes is a different person. A different interesting person to interview. So
Oh, you mean like
this is
like me?
no. Kind of like Clue.
Are you saying the
Like-
people I interview are not interesting?
Like Russell Brand in the Arizona Coliseum on a Friday. He's picking different places.
Oh, well,
different
that's much
people.
more interesting than my guests. I'm sure that none of them will be dissed about that.
Involved with Bear Grylls. Bear Grylls sort of like appeared in my existence, coming out of the shadows, and like I said,
There's a lot of people,
would you like
man.
me to come and baptise you on the 28th of April? And I sort of went, yeah, but I meant no. I would not like you to come. You know, you sort of make plans. I'm involved with Bear Grylls.
I love it, man. It's crazy, man. We're talking about people getting baptized, and it's like
Yeah.
Tucker is probably the top name in the news right now, still on the planet, pretty much.
Russell Brand's up there too.
Oh yeah.
How about?
Oh yeah.
what's her
Although
face? Candace
he
Owens.
stole my hat. He's doing the straw hat thing and all that shit, man. It
Yeah.
really pisses me off. I have to get my attorneys to contact his attorneys.
Candace Owens. Another one.
Yeah, but she doesn't wear a cowboy hat. She's not trying to rip me off, at
Oh,
least.
Jesus
You
Christ.
also could
All
commute
about
his
you.
sentence, but in order for him to commute a sentence, Hunter Biden has to be sentenced, and that can take time, right? You know, for instance, Donald Trump was convicted in New York in early June, and his sentencing is not for another few weeks. That's a few months, and time is not on Hunter Biden's side unless you want to roll the dice. You know, it's possible that Kamala wins, but we don't know. He certainly doesn't know, and you'd think he'd want to speed this up as much as possible. But Steve, to your broader point, you know, I don't see how this is sympathetic to a jury. You have people in America who are struggling, you know, paycheck to paycheck. They pay their taxes. It's a huge burden, and they don't have the luxury of having their dad get them out of it if they fail to do so. In fact, there's really only one person in this country who has that privilege, and it's Hunter Biden. And we're going to hear details about how he wrote off, you know, expenses like prostitutes and drugs and all these kinds, his business expenses. And this is just not sympathetic to a jury.
And so, real quickly, like 20 seconds, as they pick the jury, are they going to say, "Did you vote for his dad"? And would that disqualify a juror from sitting on the panel?
Oh, I'm sure they're going to ask them political questions. And what I think that Hunter Biden's lawyers are going to be looking for is anyone who's had a family, say, issue with addiction, or they've struggled with addiction themselves, because my understanding is that that's their whole defense. Well, he was addicted to drugs, therefore not paying taxes is okay. But as we all know,
I wish I could use that excuse.
Wow.
Oh, you know, that's fucked up when I did that. I'm not responsible. I mean,
I could've
how
told
could
you
I have
that.
been? I was addicted to drugs at the time. I'm not responsible
Not
for
my
anything I
fault.
do, and it's that evil fucking guy. That's Evil Hunter.
Yeah.
It's not me. Fuck. All right, that's enough of that nonsense. Let's move on. Let's listen to a little Glenn Beck. This is our little Glenn Beck Daily Dose. What's he saying?
Let's look at the data here.
This is about
the state of Texas
illegal
just did an
immigration.
audit of their voter rolls and had to remove over 1 million ineligible voters. Remember, this is what the SAFE Act would mandate, but the left is currently trying to stop it. Out of the 6,500 non-citizens removed from the voter rolls, nearly 1,930 had prior voting history. They're not citizens. Now, this backs up the data from the studies I talked about earlier in the show. Illegals are voting, but do the numbers really even matter? The mainstream media is in agreement that these 7 states will swing the election in November. They're Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Nevada, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. So let's go through each one and keep in mind what Texas just found. Also, the fact that by election day, it will be projected that we will have 8 million migrants living in the United States.
Holy crap.
Some say it's closer to 20 million.
Wow.
In 2020, over 11,600 no proof of citizenship required federal ballots were cast in Arizona during the 2020 election. Arizona currently has 273,000 illegals living in the state that we know of.
Oh, shit.
Joe Biden won Arizona in 2020 by 10,457 votes. Looks kind of significant in Arizona. But let's go to Georgia.
Oh, boy.
Stacey Abrams infamously said the blue wave would include undocumented immigrants. That's a quote. Georgia
Holy shit.
currently...
See, and that crazy is they do this shit like right out there, right in front of us, and rub our nose in it. Good morning, Denise. Good to see you in the house.
has 339,000 illegals. Biden won Georgia in 2020 by 12,000 votes. Michigan has 91,000 illegals. Biden won that state by 188 votes. Nevada has 168,000 illegals. Biden won in 2020 by 33,596.
Oh, my God.
North Carolina, almost 300,000 illegals, 296,000. Trump won in 2020 by 74,481. Pennsylvania, another 153,000 illegals. Biden won in 2020 by 80,555. And Wisconsin. Wisconsin has 70,000 illegals. Biden won in 2020 by 20,682.
God.
These are the numbers that are being sold to all of us as insignificant and not enough to make a difference. Arizona and Georgia were won in 2020 by right around 10,000 votes. And they have the most illegals beside North Carolina of all of the swing states.
Gee, I think that must have been all accidental, right? Man, I mean, now here's the thing. You've heard about the SAFE Act, right? That they're going to tie to, and apparently now there's some support, some senators, you read this morning,
Yep.
that are going to support tying the SAFE Act, which actually physically says you must prove your citizenship to vote, right? Which I think it seems pretty reasonable to me. I mean, I get carded for a pack of gas stations when I'm anywhere near the I-95 corridor over there, right? I mean, it's like, but yet, you don't have to have an ID. Are you just going to take it on the honor system? Yeah, no. These people are getting pre-registered to vote by the Democrat Party, right? We've seen that stuff before.
It's going to be such a mess.
Yeah, well, it's a cluster. But even if they pass that, now think about it. They passed it after mail-in ballots have come in. So now what? You're gonna go, oh, well, the results of the election are fraudulent. Well, we're gonna have to go back and look at it because we have to verify that there were citizens, but we had no mechanism in place when they mailed all that shit in. We just took their fucking word for it.
Right.
Holy crap, what a mess that is.
Big mess.
Right? So I don't know, man. This SAFE Act, what's your opinion, right? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the, what you think of that. Because I think the SAFE Act is too late, guys. I think it's too fucking late. By the time all those early ballots have been cast, we should have done this 3 months ago and said, shut the damn thing down. Yeah. But we're afraid. We're afraid because the Republicans are always afraid to shut the government down because of all the political repercussions. Oh. It's true. It's true. It's fucking pathetic. We have no spine, man. Yeah. This stuff is should not be happening if we had a serious opposition party to the Democrats. And we don't. We have not. Right? Unbelievable.
Thank you.
Wow, can you imagine what that feels like?
I can't believe I'm here.
Yeah, I can't believe that maybe someday, I'll be there, right?
Thank you for having me.
Me and Colton and Rob, Denise, take a party bus out there.
Thank you.
Have a TV show in front of a live audience. Fuck yeah.
Thank you very much.
Sky's the limit, man. I want to know what that feels like.
I can't believe I'm here.
I love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Love that energy. All right. A New Hampshire voter says this about Kamala. Terrible.
She was in New Hampshire.
Terrible.
The other day.
Terrible.
I think that the country is very divided.
Currently the wrong direction. Too divided.
Terrible. Open border, all those poor little girls that got murdered. It breaks my heart. And I used to be a Democrat my whole life. I voted for JFK. But now I'm voting Trump all the way.
Very much in the wrong direction. I'm very unhappy with two new wars, Ukraine, what's going on in Israel, the inconsistency of the current administration's message about Israel.
I think that the country is very divided.
Currently.
Alrighty then.
What?
Well, so what's this?
What's? I don't understand what's going on.
Well, you reposted it, didn't you?
Posted what?
Bookmarked this, didn't you?
No, I'm talking about what's going on in the chat. With Jeff saying stuff is censoring him, but I don't know where that happens.
It has to happen on your end, Jeff. We're typing in F-bombs over here. I don't get it. I mean, it's not us.
Is that a 6 hour? Absolutely, baby. Okay. Absolutely. Good. Smith & Wesson, 6 hours, 22 other grants, baby. Yeah, 6 hour up your ass. Oh, that's nice, pal. While you're on the toilet, just pull the trigger. That's where the shit will go. Don't.
Look at this crazy fucking bastard.
Sign up. Good, because you're acting like a dumb man. My wife's a pain in the ass. Yeah, she's the smarter half, pal. Here we go.
All right. Did it pop up? It should have popped up, right?
I don't see you. Oh, no.
You don't see me the writing popping up on X?
No. The fuck, I don't know.
You didn't see it?
No. Hang on, technical difficulties.
All right. Asshole works.
What's that red? Oh, that's from. Oh. It popped up now.
Yeah, it's there. It takes a second for it to go through. It's relaying. So, so I don't know. It's not on our end. Right?
Hey, John.
I mean, we definitely don't censor. This is not, this morning show I was thinking about it, and somebody says, well, when you consider your programming, think about, usually the swearing and stuff comes late night. And I'm like, or early morning when you come to my show, because, this is like, I'm not going to, if somebody said, can you do a morning show for a while without swearing? I can pull it off. But I think it's
Good morning.
Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah. So we don't. So we don't discriminate against swearers here, right? No. So anyway, what's this? Oh yeah, there you go. 1 interview, 34 interviews.
Yep.
34.
Yep. So people should be offended.
Yep. Yep, absolutely. I agree. All right, what's this meme? Oh.
I just thought that was interesting. And
Well, Heavenly Father, please give Jason Mack the strength to resist the demon in his life. May he put you, Jesus Christ, first, that there might be no room for the evil one in his heart. Build a hedge of protection around him that he might have victory, and bring him to us here if we can help him. I pray this in Jesus' name. Amen. So Siggs O'Malley says you cannot break a person who gets their strength from God. You got that right? Right? You got that right. This thing has been interesting. Somebody, and I'll share this with you. I got some comment from someone who said that this show is all about me, and it's all about the whole true slinger, and you're the true slinger, you're the big deal, and all that, and it's almost cultish. And I got pretty damned insulted, right? And because this project has always been about ultimately lifting up Christ and putting the kingdom first and replicating myself as a source of light, right? Christian thought, Christian voice. And so this has always been about others, or well, most recently really became focused on others when I understood what more of the mission was, right? And so, but it was the first challenge to who I was, right? My ego, right? And, you always listen to these motivational videos, or if you probably seen some, don't ever, ever, ever let anyone tell you that your vision is wrong. Stuff like that, And that's what I feel like inside. I'm like, I'll consider the information, but I'm also considering the source. And I don't know what motivations people are coming at me. I don't know whether they're here to help me or hurt me, kick me in the balls, derail the whole project because it's dangerous, So who knows? Jono in the house, man. One of our researchers, man. We got a team between Colton and Jono going on, let me tell you. And while you're here, since we decided about transparency, we're going to try and be transparent about the way we're putting this news organization together. I might as well pop the idea out to you. We had an organizational idea this morning of how to structure this news thing, because I'm getting overwhelmed with the news. I'm getting all this information poured over me. And I'm like, I realize that we don't have the correct structure. So we need to create news pods or teams or groups or whatever we want to call them. And those would include the researchers, an anchor, and a script writer, and an AI, somebody who drives the AI, and then to write copy and assemble the graphics for a story, and then have it completed and then submitted for editorial review to my wonderful hippie chick over here, so that she can take a look at it, and then I can keep on, doing the interview thing, making that kind of content, producing, and doing that. So, yeah, I think that if we had cells, okay, you guys could work together as a team, and have a team leader, and then I don't need to be involved in the process, really, actually, until after the story airs by the anchor. And then I might pick up on those stories later, and we might talk about them. We might have, and I'm looking at Righteous Indignation, talking to him about being our news anchor.
Right.
He's got a great presence Yeah, it is a full-time job for many people. Yeah, but what we're doing is we're just going out in faith that we're going to be able to patch this thing together with people's spare resources, right? With the parts we got laying around.
Yeah.
And it's working so far, right? Whatever it is, it's cool. It's helping people both inside the organization and out. It's doing good, you know, and it's something that I get up and I feel like I want to live for every day. And you know what? It hasn't always been that way, guys, right? Yeah. It hasn't always been that way. And so, yeah, but again, you know, I think that it's a really good idea, and we could have Righteous Indignation come in with the news, pop in the morning, right? He'll do our news segment in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And so I also kind of backed off and said, I think that, we need to have a roundtable meeting today. Yeah, that's what I was writing you about. Because this thing, it is, man. We feel the people that are involved in it right now feel like we are in a righteous war. And that, you know, we're literally in battle side by side in a counter-programming cultural war. Mm-hmm. We've been programmed for 50 years, guys. This is us breaking loose and saying, no more. You will program us no longer. We're going to start programming back. Okay? So, you know, I believe that you can't break a person who gets their strength from God, right? If God is for us, who can come against us? Says the Bible. So 12 buses spotted leaving Kamala Harris's event in New Hampshire, suggesting many people in attendance were, oh no, bussed in. Yes, allegedly. However, there sure are a lot of buses, right? So, I tell you, it's crap, man. Getting listeners' calls, eyewitness accounts of buses en route are coming in from Massachusetts, a local station reported before the event. Lots of yellow buses from a Yankee line. Counted at least half a dozen of them. Yeah, man, they're bussing them in to give the appearance of the people like her. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah. I got neck problems too, man. I have, after a while, holding my head up straight. So, all right, what do we have here? Okay, so the local news, here you go. Now, one of the things that we aspire to do here is ultimately replace or have a significant presence in competition with the local commie news network, which takes its orders from above. But sometimes they get it right. Sometimes they get it right.
Well, behind me, hundreds of invited Harris supporters are leaving and boarding shuttle buses. Yeah. This was a departure for Kamala Harris, leaving toss-up states to come to New Hampshire. Well, behind me, hundreds of invited Harris supporters are leaving and boarding shuttle buses.
Yeah, I don't think they did that eventually, did they?
This was a departure for Kamala Harris, leaving toss-up states to come to New Hampshire. Well,
right? Did you notice like how much time they devoted to that, I would say? About 10 seconds. And I think that they didn't really realize what they were saying is that they were showing that they're bussing in supporters. Right? I don't think they're even... That's how stupid these people are. They accidentally reported the news.
Yeah, whoopsie.
Right? Pretty much. This is what the local news is. Fucking morons. Jesus Lord. So, what do we got here? If the government shuts down over the Democrats' unholy obsession with non-citizen voting, that's on Chuck Schumer. Mm-hmm. That's what Mike Lee says. And Elon Musk says, sure would be a strange reason to shut down the U.S. government.
They better shut it down.
They better. I mean, this is kind of, like I said, I think it's a little too late, but... All right, so let me show you what happens when when this happens.
Oh, it's making sound. Oh boy.
That is really cool.
That's gonna leave a mark.
I don't think the tree is gonna survive it. You see at the top, Do you see the plasma that's formed from the hot gases and then the electricity going through the plasma?
Like
that's what's
white.
going on there.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. You think that's what Moses saw?
Burning bush.
That's crazy. I love it.
Wow.
All right. And remember, friends, don't talk to law enforcement without counsel. Just trust me on this. Amen to that.
Yeah.
I would say that is absolutely, absolutely true. Don't trust anyone today. I mean, like, literally, we're in the day and age where I'm like going, all right, we're getting enough traction. It is possible that one of the three-letter agencies is going to eventually have their eye on us. And thereby, you know, I mean, seriously, I mean, Merrick Garland came out and he waged war. We talked about to Hugo last night about it, right?
Right.
And Hugo said that Merrick Garland has essentially waged war upon the American people because they're going to establish pretty much a board, and whatever that board says is misinformation or Russian disinformation. If we're out here carrying the water, then we're going to be considered enemies of the state.
Right.
Yeah. Me, Tim Pool, Alex Jones, you know, the big guys. Yeah, anyway. No, but I mean, seriously, at some point, right, it's going to happen, right? They're going to come after us, too. I absolutely guarantee it. Remember Steve Irwin?
Yeah, miss this guy.
Listen, Steve, I hear you. I mean, if it's up to me, right, we'd have the crocodile hunting 24/7.
Exactly. Every single time I do my bootlaces up, I'm staring death right in the eyes. How many baseballers are doing that?
I'm with you, that's for sure.
Crikey! Stand back, John. Have a go at the size of this beauty. I got him, mate.
Steve, don't.
Isn't he gorgeous? I'll have him subdued any minute now.
I'll catch up with you later.
John, give us a hand, mate.
That was hilarious.
Oh my God, he was so.
Oh yeah, he was hilarious, man.
Yeah.
Stand back.
There's
Look at him.
more if you go into the
Crikey!
thread.
Stand back, John. Have a go at the size of this beauty. I got him, mate.
Steve, don't.
Isn't he gorgeous? I'll have him subdued any minute now.
I'm gonna stick my finger up his
His
butthole.
Go under the comments in that video.
This one?
Yeah, the thread. Go down. There's supposed to be more.
Hey, what's going on here? What are you doing? Kookaburra fight. Now stop it. You guys need to make up. You be friends now. Okay, that's a lot better. Now you go over there. You come with me. Crikey. Day's work involves putting out fires, stopping fights, playing with the gators, crocodiles, koalas, kangaroos. Oh, come on, bike.
What a life that guy had, dude.
Oh my God.
What a life that guy had. What
He
an
loved-
inspiration.
He always, like, you could tell he loved what he did.
Yeah, man. Just love what he did. I can do one more.
Okay.
He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
It's great.
So
They're both
sad.
great.
Sold. I thought this man is the most incredible guy I have ever seen. He's probably married. He's
She
got to
looks
be
like
taken.
Mindy.
When I saw Terry in the crowd, I looked up and our eyes met. And my heart just went bang, 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 bang. It just started thumping. It was love at first sight. I know this sounds like it's coming out of some Mills and Boone love novel, but it's true. Love at first sight. Next thing, whoa! I remembered where I was. Agro's trying to kill me. So I wound up the demo. Yep, thanks for coming. And then she stayed back and talked to me.
He said hello, and I think I said something really clever like hi.
And crikey, our love just went ballistic.
And at that precise moment, Lori took a photograph of us. Now, that photo I still have to this day, and it is the funniest moment. I don't know if there's many married couples who have a photo of the exact moment they first met, but I'm lucky enough to have that shot.
Wow.
Oh.
Soul.
so
I thought
sad.
this.
So sad. All right. Anyway, oh. All right. Now, this is disturbing, guys.
Now, Matt Wallace is a little bit sensationalistic. Got to be careful.
Yeah.
Just,
But just reporting like what's out there, right?
Yep.
Trucks labeled hazmat operations spotted lining up in New York City. Probably nothing, right? So yeah, that's a little weird. But there's some speculation out there. Again, speculation. You understand what that means, boys and girls? We don't know. But that may have to do with the fact that they're going to arrest Donald Trump. I don't know exactly, but
they're everywhere. Set up everywhere. All over. They're getting ready, man, because they know what's coming. Hazmat operations. You see this? This is all New York City Fire Department. Oh, yeah. You see this shit happening, man. They preparing for something big. Oh, Manhattan Borough Command, right here. See that? All you're seeing is military around, too.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Look at that, man. They're everywhere. Set up everywhere.
that's crazy. I don't know what to make of it. What do you guys make of it? That's strange to me.
Yep.
So, what does this say?
Oh, it's just he's.
Is this real?
Yeah, but I think he's making a joke or being sarcastic. I mean,
I think he said before that he wants Donald Trump to be president, right? And this says that
in a more
Russia's
serious
supporting
way.
Kamala Harris, right?
Right. And
So he's
like,
he's
he
joking.
loves to laugh.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Ну, я уже говорил, у нас, значит, фаворитом, если можно сказать, был действующий президент, господин Байден. Вот он, его сняли с гонки, но он рекомендовал всем
Hey,
своим...
this isn't useful.
No.
Does anybody out there know Russian?
сторонникам
All right, never mind.
Stop that.
That didn't. What the?
That's
What the
ridiculous.
hell is that?
That.
Holy shit!
What is that?
Oh, wow! It's the new Minneapolis City Council.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God!
Well, you know, I really hope that we progress, but in my mind,
What
the only way we move forward as a democracy is through compromise.
Is that a man or a woman? Yes.
Well, you know, I really hope that we
Okay.
progress, but in my mind,
Yeah, I look at all the progress we got going on there. There's not a fucking white person on there. Are there? What's the white population in Minneapolis? Look it up.
Minneapolis, white population.
Give me the demographics in Minneapolis, please.
Yes, sir.
I want to know the racial demographics. Because there's not a white person in there. Is there? Oh, wait. Is there one cuck in there? Two cucks. No, that guy's not. No, I don't think there's a white person in there. I don't.
that we
Oh, I can't listen to that voice again.
voice is
Holy
awful.
crap.
All right. 58% non-Hispanic white. African American. 19.
Upon looking at it, right? Okay, all right. There's some white people there. Some white people there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, it should be more than half.
1, 2, 3. Well, there's 3 women.
Well, that
Okay, and
don't
there's
count.
well, no, I'm saying there's just a. I just personally, I don't think women should run anything, but that's just me. You know,
Now,
someone
what
has to
is, what
change
is
everything. But
okay? Listen to this.
What?
Minneapolis has a big Muslim population, right? What do they identify as? Because this has non-Hispanic white, African American, Asian, Hispanic, Latino. Those are the only categories.
What? Is it Caucasian? Did you read Caucasian?
Yeah, white,
White.
non-Hispanic,
But besides, what the hell is white anyway?
European, I should say. But what is a Muslim? And Minneapolis has a lot of Muslims, don't they?
Muslims are towel heads.
Yeah.
They're brown. Is there a brown category for brown?
No.
POC?
No.
Well,
Asian?
no. I don't know. I'm very confused. All right. Anyway, yeah. Don't you love diversity, equity, and inclusion?
Confused?
What's that?
Why are you confused?
I don't know. It's a constant state of affairs with me.
Oh, okay. I thought, isn't that where little Somali bitch lives in Minneapolis?
Little Somalia.
The Ilhan Omar.
Oh, Ilhan Omar.
Yeah, would she be considered African American? Oh,
Somalia is in Africa, is it not?
it is.
I'm not up on big time world geographer here, but I'm pretty sure about that.
Okay, so they get thrown into the black category.
I guess. I don't know. Here's the problem with the categories, guys. Is constant categorization, right? I mean, I don't know. Draw me a black man. Right? Now, give him a voice and give him an accent, right? Well, you can't do that. You can't do that because he's black. What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with his economic status, what he talks like, what he sounds like, what country he's fucking from? It could be a black guy right off the boat from Africa, or it could be Tyrone down here in Detroit. Or it could be Chester, who's living in a penthouse in Atlanta, Georgia. They're all black. They're all black men. So how does the category black useful to us, right? I mean, they've lost their meanings. Do you understand what I'm saying again, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And, African American, they fucking say Kamala is African American, for fuck's sake. She's not.
She's Asian.
Well, what is it now? Is it African American or is it black again? Are we allowed to say black again? Or what the people of color? I'm so fucking confused. They keep changing the language, right?
Fucking fused?
Fucking fused, right?
Wow.
So, yeah. Anyway, all right. So what do we have here? All right. Unusual high level of National Guard troops noticed in cities over the last 24 hours. Again, Matt Wallace. You have your salt shaker nearby. Just shake a little on your hand. Just go. Do that. And let's listen to the story. An unusual high level of National Guard troops noticed in cities over the last 24 hours. Rumors are circulating martial law is about to be declared. And don't be doing a tequila shot this early in the morning after that salt, okay?
Look, guys, the National Guard. National Guard is now all over Brooklyn, man. There ain't no cops anywhere. It's only National Guard now, everywhere. Look at that shit. Martial law coming, man.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. What would they do? It would make perfect sense to desensitize you by getting used to seeing army guys on the street with fully automatic weapons.
Oh my God, to intimidate.
Yep.
Wow.
This is getting bad, guys, and I think that you want to stay along for the ride. But I'll remind you once again, right? You need to do all of that stuff that you need to do. Hit the notify bell so you know when we go live. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Rumble, thanks for watching. We appreciate you over there. But yeah, make sure you follow us and subscribe and do all that stuff because it's going to get nuts, man. And in order to save, we're not just going to inform you. But I like Glenn Beck. The fusion of enlightenment and entertainment. That's what we like to think of ourselves here as well. So I'm going to blatantly just rip that right the hell off, right?
Don't.
No, I will. But I gave him credit for it. Okay. I did. It's cool. Just pass that on to the legal team. Expect a letter from Glenn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
So yeah, laughing at having to bus in people from another state. All right, this is Alex Rosen. Brian Krasenstein has absolutely lost his Godecca's post exposing him and getting 6 million views. What's going on here?
I don't know. Alex is involved in two controversies. One with the Krasensteins and one with the country of India.
Oh my God! I just heard the Krasensteins the other day. You played it for me. God, they're like little homos.
Yeah, they are.
They're like beta. Oh, speaking of beta, I got something for you. I got a little music for you this morning. Don't go away because you're gonna have to give us some input.
Yep.
we're coming up with a new intro for our shows that's much shorter.
Yep.
And maybe even we can have them fused in like before somebody else's intro, as sort of like a station ID kind of thing. Intro. Yeah. And so we have an idea. We're going to use the national anthem, but not just any national anthem. But I'll show you that in a minute, so don't go away. Let's listen to what Alex has to say. Oh, good morning, Gary. Nice to have you in the house.
What do you mean that Simon can't remove the post? This is getting ridiculous. What am I paying you for? Okay, yeah, when I had 250,000 views, that was like a little bit more reasonable. But now it's at 6 million views. I can't even believe this myself. Oh, and this 6 million's like actually verifiable. This is ridiculous. Oh my God.
Is he making fun of Brian
Krasinski? Do something about this. This is another show of the misinformation allowed on X. We need to get it removed. No, don't remove the triple X. That's how me and Ed make our money. Just remove the misinformation from X.
They got caught
1X, not triple X. Ugh. I'm getting so stressed out. Time to look up some teen porn that I know is on there, but it'd be my first time looking it up. I'm just going to see if it's on here. Ugh, this is ridiculous.
They just got caught buying teen porn websites.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, poor Krasinski brothers. Right? Not going to work out well for you guys.
Pathetic. They're like,
what I like about Alex is he's into the child predator thing, but, he's very creative.
Based.
He's based, and he's breaking out of a mold. I like when people do new things like this, busting fucking Krasenstein's balls.
Yeah.
This is great, which is what we're attempting to do here, man. We're free radical. We're trying to knock around against as many people as we can and keep this shit fresh and relevant and never getting stale, right?
Right.
So that's what we aim to do, too, which is why I admire him. Good guy.
There's just a couple more.
All right, so what's this?
This is
Oh.
what happens when Governor Walz gets asked about a policy question.
Yeah, balls to the walls. Excuse me, I gotta I gotta go over here,
Gotta go.
right? Is it
Gotta
gotta go?
Governor, are you going to take any policy questions? Governor, what do you? Thank you. Governor Walz. Governor, are you going to take any policy?
How long did he talk? Like he came in
Oh, the other day, I think like 6 minutes.
6 minutes, took no questions, ran away.
He's worse than she is.
It's terrible. I mean, it's like they will not. Well, because they can't.
Actually, he's worse than her, but she's even worse than that because she picked him.
Right.
And he is so bad.
Right. I mean, the whole vetting thing was jacked, screwed. They really screwed up.
Yep.
Because he's just a train wreck, this guy, which is why he can't answer questions. Because she's a train wreck, which is why she won't answer any questions. Right?
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, here we go. Breaking, the U.S. government announces criminal charges and the seizure of internet domains arising from Russian efforts to influence the election.
And
guys, if you think that we are not going to be labeled as carrying water for the Russians in about 2.5 minutes, then you got your head where the sun don't shine. Still, just get over it. Just pull it on out of there. It's going to be a huge popping noise, but wakey. We are here with this.
We have to win in November.
This is and I'm telling you right now, read between the lines, okay? Because if this doesn't happen, we're going to go into a new phase, in a new era. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, we're gonna move to Russia.
No. you can figure out what I'm saying there, okay? Read between my lines as far as U.S. government is concerned. If all of a sudden we wake up the next morning and Kamala Harris is president of the United States, read between the lines, because this is what's going to have to happen. Because the world of hurt is going to come down on us. They will solidify power for 1,000 years. Okay, this is it. This is the big kahuna. This is the Super Bowl, guys. This is 2 minutes to midnight. This is the fate of the planet, the balance of the planet, what direction the entire planet is going to go. Whether you guys and we're going to live in darkness or we're going to live in light again. Right? And I'm talking darkness like you've never seen before. Darkness like all of a sudden we can't talk to each other anymore. That kind of darkness. Okay? So as long as we can, we're going to aim to be that light, right? This beacon of getting people together so that our brains don't fucking melt while all this is happening and we can mobilize into some sort of useful force that can fight back against all this stuff, right? We've got to do it. So, oh, nice. Neighbor had a problem with their Trump sign, so they all went to a projector.
Love it.
There you go. Like the motion. Very
Good
nice.
good
Very
attitude.
nice. Very good. So is that about it? Or what do we got about Fonnie Willis? Oh, I really like it. We got a couple of Trump trailers down in Dexter. Guys got the flags, you know, all the flags. And we saw it yesterday when we were down by Family Dollar.
Oh.
Right across the street from the big gray building.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Dexter, the old Dexter shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, we live right next to the place where Dexter shoes were made, guys. I don't know if you know that. The old Dexter shoe factories are there. They're long gone now. Yeah, that's right. And we're a pool town now. They sell a lot of drugs to make the moolahs. Right, so what do we got here? Fonnie Willis shows up on the side of the road with her ex, Nathan Wade, after her daughter was arrested for a suspended license. Oh, whoa.
And
boy, I tell you, these people
this
just
was caught on tape during a time and period where she said she was not with him. They were no longer together.
Oh, I
That's
see.
the
So they were
significance.
not together, but together. I see. I understand that.
Couple hours, probably. Mom, Dad, who with the? Okay.
Nice to meet you.
So, Corporal Clark.
Nice to meet you. What?
So, apparently,
Nice to meet you.
apparently her license is suspended
News to me. Okay.
for something. Doesn't tell us what for or why or where. Or that's something she's going to have to call DMV and find out. Okay. Probably what happened. She had a speeding ticket, some kind of traffic infraction. Never went to court. Didn't take care of it. Okay. That's the best guess. So she's gone over to Fayette County Jail, which is right into Fayetteville Square. It's 145 Johnson Avenue. Normally, I would say a couple hours is the process. It just depends on how busy they are and like that, okay? The driving on the suspended is basically a traffic citation. She's got to have her fingerprints done and picture taken, then she can make her bond. You can pay it cash, use a bondsman, be 10%, whatever. They've got a list of people over there, too, that you can choose from and use whatever.
Where was she stopped?
So the vehicle's registered to her. I don't know if it was on a flock hit or if the officer observed.
All right, boring. Anyway, yeah, just remember, boys and girls, driving on a suspended license can cost you a lot of money. So don't do it, right? Absolutely don't do it.
Don't do it.
Nope. Matter of fact, I just cleaned up some things and
No.
Yes,
You?
I did. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, I wound up one night almost in Canada visiting Kenny one night after having a couple of too many beers, hauling my tractor with a U-Haul and a trailer
In January.
in a raging fucking snowstorm.
And he was supposed to be home. And I woke up at like 2 a.m. I'm like, where the fuck is he?
Yeah. So anyway,
He was in Canada.
yeah. So anyway, I just was able to finally clear this up. And so now I'm going to be able to go be valid again, right?
A valid citizen.
A valid human being, with an actual driver's license again. But you know what? We make progress. We dig ourselves back out. We make our mistakes. And yes, drinking and driving, that's not good either. Yeah, gets you in trouble. Gets you a night in the jail and it's smelly and it's bad and whatever. But you know the way I feel about it is a man's really not a man until he's spent a night in jail. It's the way I justify it.
Oh, wait! You've spent more than one night in jail.
Hey, let's.
What are you talking
We're
about?
done with our daily allotment of sharing in that regard.
All right, sharing and shaming. We'll continue that
But
tomorrow.
I'm going to hop over. Here's what I'm going to do.
Oh, we're going to go to YouTube.
We're going to go to the YouTubes, and I'm going to go under history because I want to ask your opinion on some stuff, guys. I want to play a couple of songs because I like musical interludes, and I want to roll a joint here. But we're thinking about, like I said, a new intro, and I'm kind of thinking about some things, which things that I want to do. What was I not logged? Oh, there we go. Yeah. So I'm thinking about doing the Star Spangled Banner, right? A kind of a raw version of it. And so I was thinking what you guys thought of a couple of these versions of the Star Spangled Banner. And what I want to do is take raw images of civil unrest, pictures of Jimi Hendrix doing the national anthem, although his is not my favorite. Like I said, civil unrest from the past and currently, and paste them together in a video along with the music of the national anthem. And so I thought, since we're feeling very raw right now and almost like, the Constitution's being shredded, our flag is being burned, I think we need to rally around the flag and the national anthem. So I'm feeling it. So check this out, right? So I got to make like a 20-minute intro, and so I'm thinking like right about here we start, right?
20 minutes, 20 seconds.
20 seconds, right? So I'm thinking like right around here. Right there. Start right here. And then with some sort of graphics come on to grab your ass, right? Right, that's just the right length. We need a short one, like CNN, the most trusted name in news. Like we need a short sort of blurb.
Yeah.
But then I think I want to also produce a longer version of it. So But I think that's
Maybe
pretty cool.
Free version.
So, all right. So let me.
So that one, and there was one other one that we liked.
Yeah.
But that one I really liked.
Joe Satriani.
And now to honor America. Please stand and remove your cap for the performance of our national
Yeah, I'm much more libertarian on this. I think we're licensed to shit. Over-licensed for everything.
Nominated superstar, please welcome Joe Satriani.
Oh, fuck him. I'm going to rip him off. I don't give a shit, Jeff. I couldn't give a rat's ass whether they're going to let me use this fucking music. We're living in a new world, baby. I'm going to fucking take it if I want it. All right, now I want you to watch this because, which one? Where is it? All right, now I want you to watch Chris Stapleton. Now, it ends on a woke note, okay, with a flyover by the all-women's fucking flying team at the Super Bowl. But I want you to watch this because this is what we need to reawaken, right? This.
To honor America with the performance of the national anthem, 8-time Grammy Award winner, Chris Stapleton.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Oh, so proudly we hailed at twilight's last gleaming, whose broad strides and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rattling upon us, singing out, through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the
So what'd you think of that? Wow. Yeah. Doesn't do it for you, man. I don't know, man. That one, it makes me weak. I like his voice, and I like to sing to it. So that made me a little weepy this morning. So I thought I'd share that with you. Now, I'm going to switch gears. I'll play maybe two more songs, a couple more songs. Which one would you like to play? You want to play, which Tyson James you want to play?
Oh, we were going to play Beta.
Okay.
That's
all
the
right,
one
so,
right below the Jesus.
Yeah, I know which one it is. Okay. I'm like looking right at her. The one where the guy's grabbing his crotch? Talking about saying, don't be a beta?
Probably.
That's right. No beta males in the house around here, guys.
Are you feminine? Do you see yourself as a feminine man?
Some things, yeah.
Yeah, something.
I think femininity is beautiful, and anybody can be feminine.
Oh, wait. You're right.
What? Did you turn my mic off?
No.
Oh, whoopsie.
No, you just can't hear yourself as much because
myself.
you're turned down. I can't hear myself every night. I can't hear.
Okay.
Does everybody hear me? Can you hear me?
We're in the dark.
Are you feminine? Do you see yourself as a feminine man?
Some things, yeah.
Yeah, something.
I think femininity is beautiful, and anybody can be feminine.
You think a man is beautiful when he's feminine?
In certain ways.
No, a feminine man is a weak man because he's a woman. He's a beta.
No, he's not, Jesse.
Yeah, he's a beta.
No, he's not.
He is a beta.
I can't believe I'm being bullied right now.
All these women out here looking for a strong man. Why you falling for the lie, man? I am gon' stand. You been dating women like your mama, switch the program. 35 and single, trying to mingle, you a no man. You a beta. You need to forgive to be forgiven. Go back to your father, get to living. Forget about the kissing, all the touching in the city. Forget about the women, all the lust, and who you kidding. A man that has a temper ain't even a man at all. You can't be a tyrant while you answering the call. To the PC culture, I ain't cowering to y'all. Real men speak up.
Oh my God.
Are you feminine? Do you see yourself as a feminine man?
Some things, yeah.
Oh yeah, some
I
things
think
like.
femininity is beautiful, and anybody can be feminine.
You think a man is beautiful when he's feminine?
In certain ways.
No, a feminine man is a weak man because he's a woman. He's a beta.
No, he's not, Jesse.
Yeah, he's a beta.
No, he's not.
He is a beta.
I can't believe I'm being bullied right now.
All these women out here looking for a strong man. Why you falling for the lie, man? I am gon' stand. You been dating women like your mama, switch the program. 35 and single, trying to mingle, you a no man. You a beta. You need to forgive to be forgiven. Go back to your father, get to living. Forget about the kissing, all the touching in the city. Forget about the women, all the lust, and who you kidding. A man that has a temper ain't even a man at all. You can't be a tyrant while you answering the call. To the PC culture, I ain't cowering to y'all. Real men speak up. What happened? You lose your balls? Okay, so rule number one, you need to always speak truth. Stay connected to your father. Trust me, you can never lose. Rule number two, well, let's just focus on the one. Apart from God, there's nothing you can overcome. Don't be a beta. You need to go back to the creator. Give your life to God because he made you. You got your mama's spirit, God's spirit's much greater. He's an alpha, trust me, you don't wanna be a beta. All I'm really saying, you need to go back to the creator. You just need to give your life to God because he made you. You got your mama's spirit, God's spirit's much greater. He's an alpha, trust me, you don't wanna be a beta.
Where it's obvious that a woman is about to give birth. She has physical signs of that she is about to give a birth. Would that still be a point at which she could request an abortion if she was so certified? She's dilating.
She's dilating. TikTok.
Mr. Chairman, that would be a decision that the doctor, the physician, and the woman would
I understand
make at
that. I'm asking if your bill allows that.
My bill would allow that, yes.
You support abortion, you a fake, I'm pro-life. You should see my wife, she carries babies so nice. If you a living, you a feminist, then you don't know Christ. You don't think you need a man, it takes a man to grow life. Man, I don't cater to these betas and these cannibals. You killing all these babies and you thinking I'm a radical. Man, you'd be up in arms, I started boarding farm animals. But somehow it's okay when it's your kid, man, that is laughable. It's capital murder when you snuff another life. You're headed for the burner if you don't return to Christ. Obama was a beta, Melly gave you fake rights. Every time I see that face, I wanna break and take flight. Okay, let me calm down. Let's get to rule 2. Never search for a woman, she will find you. No sex before marriage. Take time and just date her. If not, she will turn you to a beta. You need to go back to the creator. Give your life to God because he made you. You got your mama's spirit, God's spirit's much greater. He's an alpha, trust me, you don't wanna be a beta. All I'm really saying, you need to go back to the creator. You just need to give your life to God because he made you. You got your mama's spirit, God's spirit's much greater. He's an alpha, trust me, you don't wanna be a beta. I am so tired of the heretics watching beta preachers on the TV, that's embarrassing. You preach another Jesus, that's a beta, no comparison. You don't point him to the cross, you point him to a therapist. Penny pinching, pimping out the gospel for $1. Your daddy was a beta, so you never had a father. You were like a slave to the devil with a collar. Now you got some tendencies, your conscience has been sodded. You got a lot of problems, but a woman ain't one. Got the spirit of your mama, not the spirit of the son. You 25 and living with your mama, you a bum, dumbed down watching CNN, now you're scared of guns. I'm just done, look, I'm just trying to get you on the path. You say that God is love, you forget the other half. He is also wrath, get it right. And he is the creator, bet my bottom dollar he is not a beta.
That's right.
You need to go back to the creator. Give your life to God because he made you. You got your mama's spirit, God's spirit's much greater. He's an alpha, trust me, you don't wanna be a beta. All I'm really saying, you need to go back to the creator. You just need to give your life to God because he made you. You got your mama's spirit, God's spirit's much greater. He's an alpha, trust me, you don't wanna be a beta.
No, you are a beta. I am a normal man. You're a beta man.
No, you're not normal.
You're not normal.
I could think of many words to call you normal and not one.
I'm putting this on the bully list.
Bully list. I'm going to report you to bully list.
That was a real guy. That wasn't.
Oh yeah, that was a real guy. That was hilarious shit. All right. I'm gonna play. I'll play. I
got
I'll do it.
Division and I got
Apparently,
Maga
people are
Boys.
digging the music, and so we got some requests. We'll
Maga
get to
Boys.
you.
I got
Yeah,
Maga
we got and win. Yeah, we will. We'll get to it. But I want to play something for you because this is important, right? And this has been a very important song to us. And just listen to this.
Revelation 6 and verse 8. Now look at this carefully. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse. And his name that sat on him was Death. Note carefully. And hell followed with him. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with sword, hunger, death, and beast of the earth. There's a famine coming. Hard times are coming. Right now is just the beginning of sorrows. It's the graciousness of God. It's God being merciful and long-suffering to us. He's that kind of God. He's trying to wake people
He ain't come to bring a peace, boy. He came to bring division. Hey, and what you know about the mission? I can see him coming in the distance. If you won't live, you don't call yourself a Christian. He didn't come to bring the peace, boy. He came to bring division. Hey, and what you know about the mission? I can see him coming in the distance.
What I love about rap, this kind of rap, you can understand the lyrics.
We in the last days.
Lyrics, they can understand the lyrics. I like it.
I can see you tripping and gripping the fast ways. And I can see you trying, you dying to have faith. Just bow down, cause I can see the sword coming out the sun's mouth. It ain't cutting carrots, it be cutting down the proud. Receive love now, with judgment gonna hunt you down. The king is coming, trust me, you ain't running from the crown. The lion's in the sand, America divided, and I'm fine with the plan. I'm trying to get right, just one swipe of his hand. He wiping mankind and all life off the land. Even so come, Jesus came to put a wedge in between us. Separate the babies, but he ruined all the leaders. I know you hating cause I'm booming out your speakers. Hey, I won't cave, I'm speaking true to all believers, man. Look up in the sky, see the fire in his eyes, homie, you don't want smoke. King of kings on the side, but you already denied, bro, and there ain't no hope. Men's heart's gonna fail, the flesh will never prevail. You thinking it's still a joke? It ain't no joke, man. He didn't come to bring the peace, boy, he came to bring division. Hey, and what you know about the mission? I can see him coming in the distance. If you won't live, you don't call yourself a Christian. He didn't come to bring the peace, boy, he came to bring division. Hey, and what you know about the mission? I can see him coming in the distance. If you won't live, you don't call yourself a Christian. He didn't come to bring the peace, boy, he came to bring division. He separate the light and the dark. He put his sword in between it like dividing the heart. Your flesh crying out like the bite of a shark. The spirit knocking, won't you meet me by the side of the park? Get born again, pro-life and pro-death. I speak right, I'm in a fight, it's like work, no sweat. Now don't worry, look at the birds, they don't stress. People dropping from corona, who knows I go next. We all dying, he separate the strong and the weak. He came to bring a message, are you falling asleep? I'm asking, if you a rat, he'll cast you into the deep. Well the worm dies not, there's plenty past to eat. Yeah, and make you wanna fast for a week. Or make you wanna laugh, you can't fathom the heat. The king is coming back and he jacking the sheep. His mighty hand will expand and it's smashing the weak. Look up in the sky, see the fire in his eyes, homie, you don't want smoke. King of kings on the side, but you already denied, bro, and there ain't no hope. Men's heart's gonna fail, the flesh will never prevail. You thinking it's still a joke? It ain't no joke, man. He didn't come to bring the peace, boy, he came to bring division. Hey, and what you know about the mission? I can see him coming in the distance. If you won't live, you don't call yourself a Christian. He didn't come to bring the peace, boy, he came to bring division. Hey, and what you know about the mission? I can see him coming in the distance. If you won't live, you don't call yourself a Christian. He didn't come to bring the peace, boy, he came to bring division.
There's fear in the hearts of the people out here. They're scared to death because they think they may die. And my dear friend, if you don't know the Lord Jesus Christ, dying is a horrible thing. You keep putting it off, you say. Sure, you put it off. Put off the thought of it, but as sure as you live, the death angel following you. He's walking in your footsteps. He's walking behind you. David said, there is but a step between me and death. He knew that. The day will come when you'll draw your last breath on this earth. Then where would you go?
Got to answer that question, each and every one of us, right? Eventually, sooner or later, we're all going to have to answer that question. So now we got a request from Maga Boys, and do we know Tom McDonald? Holy shit. And by the way, yeah that's right. We have 1,000 views this morning, right? On X.
Yay.
Hey, it's got a K behind it, right?
Is that necessary?
Yeah, absolutely. It absolutely was freaking necessary. All right, let's. So I like our musical days. I'm enjoying those. You know,
I do
some days you just got to get some energy going. So I'm feeling it, man. I'm liking it, man. Matter of fact, it's Colton's out there going, "Oh my God, man! I got all these ideas for shows and all this kind of stuff." And it's like, yeah, man. We need somebody that wants to fucking be a DJ, man, and spin for an hour or two, right? And have a music show. There's so much we're going to do. Oh, my God.
You're 100% for Trump?
150,000%.
Fine, nigga.
Who would you be for, Obama? What did he do? I'll wait. You tell me one thing he did.
We some mega boys, we got mega joy. If you try to silence us, we make mega noise. We ain't got no time for the beta boys. Say it with a mega voice. 27 gas. I'm a mega boy, stomping in the mega hat. Try and take my gun, believe me, I'ma take it back. I know some blacks for Trump, you could call him mega black. Coach a vulture on the mega track, I'ma pay him back. Ay, you don't want the beef, we ain't the coward type. We ain't no Antifa, we know how to fight. I'm a nitty gritty alpha, you a flower type. I'm about that action, you a fraction, you about the hype. Ay, and I'ma serve the boss. My one and only job is to point you to the cross. You can bend a knee, now I make it then. I made a vow, he in the clouds with the power in his hands. And we don't need the luck, forget about Pelosi, Brody, we don't need the truck. I'ma keep it a buck, hop up on the train and get left. I campaign, stay in your lane, I'ma bring it to my death, man. Calvin.
What up, though?
Okay, listen, bro. I need you to talk to the people, but bro, you gotta go easy on them because you know how the snowflakes get, and we don't want to offend
Bet. Dripple drip, I just seen, it's a trip scene. Illegals hopping over borders, that's a crime scene. Hold tight, we on the coast, it's the Trump train. Americans with the knowledge, all facts, man. Blow steam out they top, she a lumberjack. Oops, I mean, sir, so let me double back. Check the charts, hold them up, I wanna see the stats. Trump got a lot of voters and he looking black. Internet in your pocket, you can search the facts, but you a libtard, you never heard of that. Logic is a virus, you took the vaccine. Got you limping, walking slow, Maxine. You just a soy boy, oh you oppressed now? See I'm a patriot, I got a vest now. Taking bullets from Antifa with my chest out. 7 in my heart, he from the best mouth. Bryson, Bryson, Bryson. I should've known you were gonna wear that hat. Rockin' MAGA, but you black.
And they saying to that MAGA boy, in this world you got two choices, build or destroy. They got a plan, cause they take our man and they fill them with soy. They indoctrinating all of our kids, they sit back and enjoy. They got a mission, they enjoy the division. Who's losing, whoever's winning, confusing our men and women to the point where they don't know if they men or if they are women. Or which bathroom they should go when they just can't hold their piss in the press of the Olympics. Everybody just playing the victim while they in position to control radio, television, making you hate guns so they can do away with them. Then after that they know there's no longer a way to defend them. But I'm a warrior for Christ, I'm saving the vision, persecuted but nonetheless I made my decision. I fully believe in the word, I guess they made me a Christian. I die behind that, so tell them either way I ain't switching on gang.
On gang, the proof's in the pudding, people. Donald Trump, the first black president. I don't care what nobody say. Black unemployment low, opportunity zones, the list goes on. Come on, man.
We some mega boys, we got mega joy. If you try to silence us, we make mega noise. And we ain't got no time for the beta boys. Say it with a mega voice. Hater, we some mega boys. We some mega boys, we got mega joy. If you try to silence us, we make mega noise. And we ain't got no time for the beta boys. Say it with a mega voice. Hater, we some mega boys.
All the community is messed up, all ran by Democrats. Then when you look at the places that run by Republicans, it's nice, it's clean, people are living, they got jobs. But then when you look at look what the Democrats did, AOC took away 20,000 jobs in New York City. That's 20,000 people that could have been out in the streets, 20,000 people that would be able to support their family. Why would you take that opportunity away? When I tell people, if somebody cares about you, they want to put you in a position not to need them.
All right, so I want to go a little raw.
Oh, jeez. Are you doing Tom McDonald?
Yes, I am. You know which one?
Probably.
The latest one.
Oh.
The latest one he just dropped.
With the other guys.
Yeah.
Right there.
This one?
No.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
Misa
All right.
and Adam Calhoun.
This song.
Good song.
This song right now, this song, you got to get this closer to you. That's the problem. You just have to
Hello.
Yeah, see, that's much better.
I
You need to
can't
learn
hear
it.
it.
You need to learn how to be a fucking
I
mic
can't hear
junkie.
myself. I can't hear myself.
You cannot hear at all,
No, I mean, I hear myself internally.
but you don't hear.
I hear you though. Okay, that's better. That's good. That's good.
Okay, are we good?
I can hear
So
myself.
anyway, this
I
is
can
like
hear
this is like when we have a nor'easter. Right? Are you okay?
You're always
Are you
trying to-
okay?
No,
Are you all
you're
right?
always
Hello.
trying to silence me.
Hello. Silence you, Jesus Christ.
It's true.
And that's not blasphemy of the Holy Spirit just because I say that, right? I walk with Jesus Christ. He's right here. He's my friend, and I'm counseling with him regarding my wife. Okay. So right now, this is like a perfect storm you're going to see here, right? These three guys, okay, are all like fire separately, right? But the three of them together, and Mises, man. So these are three heavies, right?
Former addicts, all of them.
Yup,
Different
and
life
all
stories.
trailblazers, man.
And all love the Lord.
And they are not owned by anybody, none of them.
And they're all
And I
Christian.
looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat upon him was Death, and hell followed with him.
They filmed it in widescreen. See that? It's in widescreen.
Yeah.
You ever get depression? Face goes blank, no expression. Dealing with some demons, they aggressive. Looking at the gun on the dresser. Got a question, will these thoughts stop if I press it? I don't really wanna off myself, but I often sit and think. Gotta shed a tear like a drop on my faucet sink. Need to talk to a shrink, walk with a priest. Wanna fight everybody when I walk down the street. Want a problem? Fuck you, Your Honor. Never had a father, made me crazy. Motherfucker came in swinging like Muhammad Ali Frazier. Born in 1980, started rapping way before I ever heard of Shady. I ain't even know white dudes rap. Thought you had to be black for that. Had to Philly starter jacket with the hat to match. I was rapping way before I heard the aftermath. I've been feeling crazy, but I've been acting like I got it all together. I've been down lately, but maybe someday I'll get my act together. Made it through the bad weather. Day was okay, but I had better. I don't like to look in mirrors, cause I don't like looking at my face. I don't look at my so they get the message. I don't mean to text best if you just look away, so I make your head twist like an exorcist. Waking up from nightmares, heart thumping. God, are you hearing my prayers? Cause I hear thunder and I don't really like mirrors. Someone stares back at me looking like my fear. The only one that I'm scared of is G.O.D. and the old me, drunk a O.E. And I don't know if you aware, O.D. I'm Cody. Battling my demons like it's 106 in Park. Medicating sins with some gin, never healed the scars. Trying to impart part of my heart with my art. But the dark feel like darts and I don't know where I should start. Cause I've been feeling crazy, but I've been acting like I got it all together. I've been down lately, but maybe someday I'll get my act together. Made it through the bad weather. Day was okay, but I had better. I don't like to look in mirrors, cause I don't like looking at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I see you looking at my face.
Here we go.
I'm mentally unstable, unable to get a grip. That my guardian angel probably thinks I'm a piece of shit. Got a mountain of problems and I've been standing on a cliff, thinking maybe I should jump and tell everybody I tripped. Can't admit it, but I'm sick. The prescription pills that I get getting harder to swallow and I don't feel like I'm fixed. I'm slipping further and further into the grip of a pit I've been digging since I was nothing, a little 6-year-old kid. Now I'm grown and I'm seeing ghosts of the man I used to be before I fell into this hole full of bones. I'll be getting stoned and it helped me cope with everything beautifully, but I wish I would've known about the lows. I moved into the middle of nowhere. If I was you, wouldn't go there, cause I just wanna be by myself. Nothing but some mountains and color. I got my dogs and I don't care, and I did everything by myself. I just wanna be in nature, keep erasing my entire legacy of everything and being famous. I am not a celebrity, I'm a piece of paper that I scribble my thoughts on when they feel dangerous. Fuck you, I can see it clear. Used to want Hollywood, now I wanna disappear. Everywhere I go, people looking at me weird. Every time I see a mirror, I can't look at my face. I've been feeling crazy, but I've been acting like I got it all together. I've been down lately, but maybe someday I'll get my act together. Made it through the bad weather. Day was okay, but I had better.
I don't like to look in mirrors, cause I don't like looking at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I see you looking at my face.
Uh-oh, it's spinning. Oh.
How'd you like that? Mirrors is the name of that one. So, interesting. It's not directed by Nova. Did you notice that?
I thought it was her and 2 other people.
It's directed by Aaron Wayne Hill. Says.
Uh-oh.
That's interesting. Usually Nova produces all of his stuff, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, man, I could do another one. Does anybody want to do another one? I can do another one.
Gang Gang.
So let me search again. Oh, Gang Gang. You want to do Gang Gang?
No.
No.
Yeah, I do. I like.
I know you do.
Okay, how about White Trash? No, not White Trash.
Here's 12 days ago. You want to look at this 12 days ago? It's most recent.
I didn't really like it that much.
You didn't like it that much? All right, let's move on.
You Miss? I like You
God
Miss.
Mode is very good.
Okay.
Me versus You is very, very good.
You Missed is good. My House is good.
And then this is some older stuff. You want to go patriotic? We got American Flags.
Oh my God. Keep the party going, says Was.
All right, so somebody asked me, tell me a song, Tom McDonald song. You got to pick from this list, right?
Go.
What?
Okay. American Flags.
You want to do American Flags?
No, the one below that. The one with Dax.
The one with Dax?
Yeah.
All right, you guys ever heard of Dax? This was
Dax.
pretty cool. This is a different trio, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And I like it because I like bringing the whole racial thing together, man. I'm all about this shit, man. I'm all about MAGA movement, right?
Yep.
Fuck race. They're just labels, man. Black, white, right? Let's do this. I'm feeling it.
Hop in the truck, 10 of my buddies are already drunk. We don't go nowhere that doesn't have liquor and cigarettes. Riding mechanical bulls in the club. We like to hunt, leave with a gun. Come back tomorrow, we covered in blood with a bucket of guts. We all tougher than when we pop in the clutch, we ain't stuck in the mud. I'm the white boy with the baseball bat, bunch of face tattoos and a NASCAR hat. In a backyard like scrap yard, got a glass jar full of tobacco that's blacker than asphalt. Rolling with hundreds of crackers who acting like animals, they cannot handle their alcohol. We the white boys from the backwoods and the bad hoods and the trailer bar trash that pack guns. When I was younger, they taught me to struggle and hustle like 200 bikers, and they were my brothers. We coming for blood and you running for cover. Addicted to drugs in the gutter and drunker than anyone leaving the club. We go dumber than thugs. We got mullets and putters and multiple gunners that come in Hummers. You under the rubber, you'll never recover. Chain smoking, my lungs hurt, my neck red, got sunburns. Bumping Eminem, we all know the words. Bunch of white boys flipping hella birds. Hillbilly really don't care if you like them. Little bit of moonshine fire inside them. Kill him in a minute, don't care who's fighting. You don't wanna trip on the kids of Vikings. Camo and mullets and cowboy hats out in public. Got ammo stashed at my cousins and cashing addicts and cupboards. They all diss and we don't listen, can't hear it no more. We gone fishing, they gone missing. I told y'all before. I be on some white people hanging out the window of a truck, yelling, I don't give a white people. Every time they see me pulling up, they be like, oh my God, he be on some white people.
Jumping out the plane, no parachute, so I'ma get the sooner. I ain't learned from school, always ditch Ferris Bueller. Screw your little truck, my square body over there's cooler. Every white boy riding with me over there. Shooters, I'm the white boy with the Mossberg pump. Sit shotgun when I pop the trunk. The northern a monster off the jump. I'm up, I rock a lots of guns. This ain't soccer, but watch them run. Shoot him in the lung, need oxygen. Huffing blood like he up and does. Talk too much till it's coughing shuns. I'm never gonna back up too much ammo. We got hammered, used to battle. Had my fights right on the gravel. Back in the day, we used to handle like men, but now we're canceled. Look at us like stage 4 cancer. Look at them like pull your pants on. Dumbass kids ain't got no answer. Looked up to dudes with tattoos and rap music, bad moves and abusing my past, acting stupid. I used the bad news for the gas to keep moving. I made it where I'm at. Now you rather see me losing. All my guys got tattoos on their face. They did the time, they got jammed. What the hell's a blue check? They ain't got no Instagram. Ask around, everyone knows. They might think that I care, but I don't. I'll be on some white people hanging out the window of a truck, yelling, I don't give a white people. Every time they see me pulling up, they be like, oh my God, he be on some white people.
Yes, segregated, but I'm still in the mix. I've been with Timer before he got canceled for speaking the truth about the world and exposing it for what it actually is. I see race as an issue, I'm running it back to the government to tell them this is a democratic, liberated, conservative, patriarchy dipped in action, affirmative hit song. Bet they still cut me a check. State that I'm in as my mind is way deeper than color. I ain't think I'm blue versus red. I'm in control, consider that I'm carrying more than you know. One in the chamber that's ready to blow. Right at you pussies who claiming you won't. I'ma keep praying that you get exposed. I promise I'm not abiding by rules that you set for me. I'm not that mad at the past, I mean it was only a couple of centuries. Well actually, I'm pissed, but won't let that be my identity. So on behalf of all blacks, I you're sorry and talk to me nice. This is comedic. If you get offended, that's a reflection of your own life and how you failed to live it right. So it's not black versus white, it's wrong versus right. Cause color is just a result of these multiple factors that we didn't choose. I mean, mom, dad, race, religion, things we're born into. Generational curses that get undone once we undo moves. See life from a different view, beyond our own skews. Manipulated by the news, crude, true things they use to confuse the masses. Put us in social classes, separated by percentages paid for taxes. Income brackets, clothes, cars, shoes, size of asses. I bet they're trying to blackmail me once I black out on these demographics and push past the stereotypical average and get blackballed and they cut all my traffic. Oh my God, he be on some black people hanging out the window of the drunk, screaming, I don't give a fuck. Black people, every time they see me pulling up, they be like, oh my God, he be on some white people.
Yeah, there you go, man. Little Nova produced stuff.
Yeah,
that's fun, right?
Yeah, she's so talented.
Yep. So, man, yeah, the good stuff, man. I really like the stuff with a message, right? The stuff that makes
Like,
you
welcome
think.
to my house.
Right? Yeah, that's a
I'll
good
greet
one.
you at the door with a shotgun.
Yeah, welcome to my house is good too. You know which one? Grave Robber's good, but what's the other one that Crowder does? The one where they're walking through the swamp and shit. They all get baptized. You know which one it is?
Just click on his name. Go to his page.
I mean, this is a good one, but
Yeah, go to his page. I can't remember.
videos.
It happens when you get old.
Oh God, I don't even know what it's called.
Put them in order.
Huh? Order of what?
There you go. The one
All
on
right.
the right.
No, that's also Grave Robber. So is this one. One doesn't have a
That
video
looks like a
associated with
swamp.
it. Yeah, it's not the right one.
Oh man.
Well, it might come up in the list if we play Grave Robber, right?
Or you could just type his name in, Crowder, and see if is that what you did. Party.
Sorry, there. You know these times, like when you know.
DJ failure. Good God Almighty.
Good God Almighty is also a good one.
A really good one.
No.
That one? What's that one? That looks swampy. No? I don't know this one.
There I was on death row, guilty in the first degree. Son of God hanging on a hill. Hell was my destiny. The crowd was shouting, crucify. Could have come from these lips of mine. The dirty shame was killing me. It would take a miracle to wash me clean. Then I read the red letters, and the ground began to shake. The prison walls started falling, and I became a free man that day. Like lightning hit my veins, my dead heart began to beat. Breath of God filled my lungs, and the Holy Ghost awakened me. Yeah, the Holy Ghost awakened me when I read the red letters. And the ground began to shake. The prison walls started falling, and I became a free man that day.
The whole wide world sent his only son to die for me. Arms spread wide for the whole wide world. His arms spread wide where mine should be. Jesus changed my destiny. Thank you, God, for red letters when the ground began to shake. The grace of God started falling. I became a free man that day. The prison walls started falling, and I am a free man today.
Okay. So I never heard that before. And so that's an honest reaction, right? So there you go. All right.
No more sad songs.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow.
Well, maybe. But
Okay. All right. This one's good. Let's end on this one.
Okay.
Tom McDonald, God Mode, was a little too much of a left turn right in the middle of all this. So let's just finish this out with Crowder, because
Okay. Which one?
Let you all go have a blessed day.
Okay.
This one, Grave Robber.
Oh.
Officials say the death toll is expected to rise. That's right. We are told that there were airstrikes underway in.
I used to live like a rebel, didn't wanna behave. Started reds like me, could never be saved. But everything changed, I remember the day when I heard him calling my name. Like a thief in the night, he snuck in, took my life. I was dead, now I'm alive and singing. I got stolen by the grave robber, picked me up from that rock bottom, washed my soul in that holy water, brought me back to life. One more stone rolled away, one more sinner been saved by grace. This dead man, he ain't dead no longer, all because of that grave robber. Maybe you're the one thinking that you'll never be right, even though your mama praying for you every night, praying Jesus gonna find you and open your eyes. Well, maybe right now's that time. Like a thief in the night, he'll sneak in, take your life. That resurrection gonna have you singing. I got stolen by the grave robber, picked me up from that rock bottom, washed my soul in that holy water, brought me back to life. One more stone rolled away, one more sinner been saved by grace. This dead man, he ain't dead no longer, all because of that grave robber. Taking my sin, taking my shame, breaking my soul out of these chains. I'm a dead man living, and God did it. Taking my sin, taking my shame, breaking my soul out of these chains. I've been forgiven, and God did it. I got stolen by the grave robber, picked me up from that rock bottom, washed my soul in that holy water, brought me back to life. I got stolen by the grave robber, picked me up from that rock bottom, washed my soul in that holy water, brought me back to life. One more stone rolled away, one more sinner been saved by grace. This dead man, he ain't dead no longer, all because of that grave robber. Jesus is the rock, and he rolled because of that grave robber. Jesus is the rock, and he all because of that grave robber.
All right, boys and girls, hallelujah. Praise the Lord.
Truth soldiers, have a great fucking
Ah,
day.
man. Took y'all to church today, man. Make sure you like and follow and subscribing, and you want to follow this project because we don't know where the hell it's going next, man. But I'm having a good time. We are all having a good time, and I want you to know
I got a
we
question.
love all. What's your question?
Before you hang up.
Yeah,
or
before I
whatever,
hang up,
whatever
right.
that's called.
Go out.
We go out. So, what do you guys think about having if we have a show once a week or a couple of times a week that does music, like the old time MTV
Oh, well, I think that we have a lot to talk about
Okay,
at the
all right.
staff meeting today that we're
I
going
was
to
just
be
doing
having.
a poll of our users.
Where our current True Soldiers over on Discord
True.
are going to be
okay, I'm
discussing
sorry.
this very matter. So, yeah, we want to get you over there to Discord and be joining that.
Yep.
I don't have the Discord link in front of me, and I'm a little too broke up at the moment, but get with me, DM me. We can get you set up on Discord, and you can come check it out. And if you want to have input into this whole damn project, man, I think so, man. I think that we want to have a pretty wide broadcasting line, and we're actually branded ourselves again. Once again, it's starting to
we're
hurt, man. I
working
got
on
so
it.
many fucking brands. So we're going with TSBN, True Slinger Broadcast Network, and that's going to be over TNN, which is True Slinger News Network, because we don't want to be all news all the time. We want to do music, and we want to put on our Ozzy glasses and be cool and shit and rock out, right? Do this. Because I think it's fun. I got a lot of energy off of it, and I think people enjoy it. And we got some people to listen to some music they haven't heard before.
Yes, I
right? That's
like
all fun. We take requests and all that shit. And you know what? Didn't it freaking blow when MTV stopped being MTV?
Oh, it really did. We
Right?
were the MTV generation.
Right?
Oh my God! When you could make videos that were so good, it was like Michael Jackson, right?
I know.
It's like the last one.
Right?
I know.
Right?
Seriously. I mean, you know, we could do that. We could bring back this is a nostalgia thing here, right?
Yes.
So yeah, man,
Yes.
I think we got
Total
things
nostalgia
we got
thing.
things to talk about. Some magic happened this morning. And if you weren't here, you missed out. But anyway, if you see this later recorded, you want to join us here live, right? Tomorrow at 8 o'clock,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And we'll be going live, I don't know, spontaneously throughout the day.
Of course.
We're probably going to start, we took a couple of days off from the broadcasting and recording, took some time to reorient ourselves. And
Yes.
with all the, I mean, it's moving fast.
That's a good way to put it.
It's moving really fast.
Yep.
And which is exciting, intimidating, scary all at the same time. But, you know, I certainly wake up in the morning excited about life.
Mhm.
And that's a far cry from where I was about, I don't know, a few times before this. So anyway,
see.
yeah, you guys, everybody have a blessed day. Thanks for joining in. I really need another cup of coffee, but all the new people that were here and all of
I
our
friended some of them.
all of our friends, yeah,
think
definitely. Keep coming back. Follow us all over on X. Keep watching us on YouTube. Do all that stuff.
Yep. Yep.
And
Yep. Yep.
if you want to
Yep.
send
Yep.
us a nickel or
Yep.
two, you can always do that.
Yes.
We love you, you guys. Seriously. Where's the outro?
You're
There
our
it is.
family.
Huh?
You're
You
our
are.
family.
You've become our family.
Crow
So,
is no
like it
longer
or
our
not, we're all stuck together. No, Crow is no.
Is no more.
Crow. No.
Is no more.
Is
Okay.
no more. Bye bye.
Let's go.
Have a nice
Bye.
day, guys. Love y'all. See ya.
Bye. Moo.
Moo.